Last year I got this book from my brother. I really wanted it because I have seen someone else on YouTube flip through this and I just thought it looked so much fun. And I like that Christina Tosi, or Tosi, I don't know how to say her name. I have seen her on, I think on Netflix. They have done shows with her and yeah, she just seems so much fun and all her recipes just look incredible. So I thought I was going to flip through this morning and see if there was anything in here that would be interesting for some of my Christmas baking. So I could try something new and not always just do the old traditional Danish cookies, but see if there would be anything in here that could be fun. And then I could get groceries a little bit later today and maybe do some of these this weekend. Welcome to day 19. It is today, December 19th. It is Thursday, and today is a very good and important day. Today Lars had his last radiation. He is done with his chemotherapy and he is done with radiation. And now all he has to do is just get better. And we know it'll get a little bit worse before it gets better because the last effects of the radiation will kind of max out in 10 days or so, but then after that it will go down and the pain will be better, and he's actually doing pretty good. So that feels so good to drive home from the hospital and actually just say happy holidays, we won't see you until next year. So today's a good day. In a little bit we are invited down to some of our friends for a little late breakfast and coffee, and they have just been so good during this whole cancer process because he actually had cancer a few years back as well. And you know, just having friends who knows exactly what it feels like to be in this situation, they have just been so good. And yeah, so we're gonna go celebrate a little bit with them. But let's not talk anymore about diseases. Anyway, number 19 is the fairy tale The Perfectly True. It's perfectly true. And yep, number 19. This is really pretty. I think this one, together with the one from yesterday, is pretty awesome. So we're getting some really lovely deep purples now. Great. Next. Dyed with indigo. beautiful deep gray. And now that I think about it, I don't even remember if I dyed this one from a painting or from the book. I will just check. Them, just to make sure, because for some reason I cannot remember at all my inspiration for this. Oh yes, now I remember. Give me a second. On Canva, or in Canva, which is one of the tools that I use a lot for doing like layouts and all kind of graphic designs I do on Canva. So for each mini, I would have picked either a picture or some other another picture that would inspire me. So for example, with the fir tree, I didn't take a picture from one of the books. I just took random pictures of different Christmas trees and fir trees, and I used those as an inspiration. And the same with the red shoes. I just wanted to dye them really red. And with in this book, there's a picture of a rooster here. And this is not the rooster that inspired me. Instead, I have another picture of a rooster here. And I'll put that on the screen for you so you can see the inspiration for these colors from the rooster. Just so you kind of get the idea behind these colors. Oh, anyway, let's open the creative one. 19, way up here. This looks real fun. This one says decor metallic, so I am guessing this is some kind of silver pen that I can use for drawing. I want to do something right away. I'll do that later. Anyway, guys, I will be checking in a little bit later. We have to go to the breakfast with our friends, and then I will be at the studio. And then actually tonight I have a date. We are a group of female business owners that get together once a month to just kind of, we network, of course, but also we can help each other out with so many different things being your own business owner. There's so many things that you need to know and learn, and how to do your accountant, and how to do your taxes, and how to ship out of the country, and how to do your web shop, and how to make orders and pack them and ship. And there's so many things. And it's just so good to have a group of other females who knows. It's not that it's important that they are females, but in a way it's just nice because I think sometimes we meet the same kind of challenges. So yeah, it's just great to hang out with them. And they are very different in what they do as well. We have she's like a baking expert, and she's been on some of the cooking shows on TV. And we have the paper expert, Tina, that also does so many other creative things, but she's like a paper maker out of this crepe paper. And she has been doing really like books, and she's been on TV as well. Not that that is important, but she has, because she's so good at it. And then we have a photographer, we have a graphic designer, and we have someone who's just doing like garden shows on her Instagram. And was that all? Then of course me and Tina. Hope I didn't forget anyone. Yeah, but they're just the sweetest ladies, and we really like to hang out. And yeah, tonight we're just gonna go and have dinner and hang out and have fun. And usually we'll have like some agenda for the meetings, and we take it pretty seriously, and we'll take turns, and we have homework every time, so we don't waste each other's time just by chatting and having coffee. We always have like a what is that called when you go to a meeting and you have like a plan, like an agenda, I guess. Yeah, so we're meeting up with them, and I think maybe I can film a little bit from there. I don't think any of them are too shy to be on social media. Anyway, I will go get ready, and I'll see you later. Bye. We went to see good friends and have a little glass of bubbles. And now it's time to head to the studio and get some work done before we're going out, Tina and I. But so far so good. I just came to work and Tina said, guess what we're having for lunch? And she said, it's a this is an old school lunch, right Tina? Wouldn't you say this is?
Yeah, and Camilla, she says I'm a farmer girl and I'm a country girl, and so I just said, guess what the luxury lunch for a farmer is? And she couldn't guess it until I brought the box.
But I should have guessed it, because at my father-in-law's farm, this is whenever there's a funeral or a party, this is what we have.
Yes,
and it is.
And actually, it's a very Danish tradition.
This is
I think they call it open
sandwich.
Yeah, open sandwich.
We call it smørbrød. So it's rye bread, and it's just chopped with all the Danish delicacies. This is so much fun.
Yes. So there's
this is roast beef with remoulade and horseradish, pickled cucumber, fried onions, eggs, and shrimp with lots of mayo, and always kase, which I do not know what is in English. And this is like a liver pate with some sort of ham, but it's like a salty ham. And then a fried fish with remoulade. This is really the classics.
Yes, and this one is called the vegetarian's night.
Yeah,
what's called
night.
Dyrlægens natmad.
Yeah, dyrlægens natmad. So it's the vets.
The vets, not vegetarian. Sorry,
no, not a vegetarian. Like, what is the vet? It's called a veterinarian. Veterinarian.
Yes, yeah, not vegetarian.
Night snack. Wow. Well, I will shut down because Lena and I, Yeah, my best friend Line.
Yes, that's me.
Trina and Tina, we are having lunch. I forgot to film my own dessert. Now I have to film Christina's, and it's not even real because she has gluten intolerance. It's just full of nuts. It's nuts, I tell you people. It's nuts.